Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 3. We are of course at the Branch Campus doing our rounds, finishing off our bonding events. And there's only one thing left for us to do. Go into the hangar and talk to the professor. And after that we can probably head back to town and of course the dormitories. Are these the remains of the White Ion? I was able to get a decent sample. This sample is better than the ones from Sutherland and Crossbell, but it will take some time for me to analyze it. Is that so? Well, I mean, its abilities were intense. Space annihilation, moving the railway cannons. Well, it's safe to say it's the culmination of the Society's gorgeous series. The last I heard, this development stalled out 2 years ago, but we may need to revise our understanding. In any event, your touchy has been repaired. Check it to make sure it's as sharp as you remember. Okay, thank you, Professor. To be honest, I thought it was going to be the end of me. I was somehow able to endure it with that mana blade thing. It was probably some mana feedback that went through the Divine Knight, but it's not reliable. Don't expect it to happen again. Yeah, you're quite right. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm pretty sure he isn't very intrigued by it though. Well, I can't believe it's already this late. The sky looks kind of strange. Well, I need to prep for the exams before I head back today. Once I'm done with everything I need to do, I'll head back to the faculty lounge. Return to the faculty lounge. Okay. The Black Workshop. It seems that they're finally starting to show their hand. Yeah, there's still so many things we don't know though. It seems they possess at least 2 Divine Knight-like machines, and the Society has at least one as well. George has already spoken to me of this matter. However, at this moment I have nothing to tell you. This is simply something you'll have to figure out for yourself. Ashen Awakener. Understood. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, George. I don't even want to think about what he did. I don't even want to know if it actually worked, if he actually managed to take her out or not. Yeah, and that's such a, let's say, WTF ending of the last chapter. I can't even begin to imagine where it's going to go from here. No, not again. Right, let's go. I'm gonna assume that... Damn, looks like a gigantic storm is about to pop up. Oh well, can we see if we are able to return to town? I know we had to go to the faculty lounge, but things have changed, and to be honest, I haven't checked if we actually were able to. I just assumed. Well, I have to do some last-minute preparations for the exam before I head home today. I'll head to the faculty lounge once I'm all done with everything. Which we definitely are. No new symbols and everything. Yeah, let's go straight to it then. Should I start my final preparations for the exams? End your patrols. Let's see if we're going straight into the exams or if we just stay end of the night. Rean looked over the exams for tomorrow and saw the students off campus. After one final check to make sure everything was locked up, he prepared to head back to the dorm. I knew it. A storm is coming. Well, looks like it's only sprinkling, but still. I'm glad I brought this umbrella. All the students are gone now, so maybe I'll...
Oh no! I didn't think it was raining this hard.
That's... Toa!
Oh, Rean! Was it your turn to lock up today? Thanks for taking care of things.
No problem. Here, do you need an umbrella? We can share mine.
It's okay. It's not raining that hard.
Come on, Toa, it's not some decoration of love or anything, it's just so you don't get wet. Either way, we share the umbrella or I hand it over to you, whichever you prefer.
That's not fair. You're not giving me much of a choice.
Technically, he actually is.
Fine. You win. We'll share the umbrella. Just don't get your shoulder wet from trying to give me more cover, okay?
No worries. After all, you're so tiny.
My, I wonder what you were about to say.
You used to be so much more straightforward and innocent. And now you're giving me impossible choices like this. You've grown up, but in a bad way. Sorry. But knowing you gave your umbrella to a student in need, and then lied to them about having a spare, so they wouldn't feel guilty. Were you watching? Nope, I just knew you wouldn't forget to bring an umbrella. And it started raining so suddenly, it's an easy situation to imagine. Jeez, you're banned from making weirdly inaccurate guesses like that too. Rean, you're still only 20, you could stand to be a little bit more innocent. Even though we're colleagues, don't forget I'm still a year older than you. Got it. But I think going through all that changed me a bit. Huh? Nothing, sorry. Let's head back. Or did you need to stop by somewhere first? No, I'm fine for going straight home. So, the political economic exam is Vice Principal Heinrich from the main campus. Yes, his expertise was a big help in making the exam. You're in charge of history and combat skills, right? Yeah, I work with instructor Beatrix and one of the new instructors at the main campus. Seemed like they were just as maniacally busy as we are. Well, I suppose it's no wonder after Principal Van Dyke and Instructor Thomas both left. But Instructor Makarov and Instructor Mary are still there and give it their all. Yeah, off and on and off campus, huh? Oh, but this really brings me back. 2 years ago, Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart were there giving exams too. Yeah, it seems like just yesterday. It feels like all the recent government policies are really putting a focus on the military. Nevertheless, it is reassuring to know our old instructors are still at it, doing everything they can. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm going to have to work hard to catch up to them. By the way, Angie and George are both back in Erebonian now. Yeah, about that. Maybe not in one piece, but I hope they never find out, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's right. Are they both in Roar right now? Yes, I believe so. But they must both be busy. I can't get in touch with either of them. Thinking about those two makes me a little bit jealous. It's clear how much they mean to each other. Well, sure, but is it me or is this just the game's way of taking a handful of salt and straight out rubbing it in that wound of ours? This is just slightly painful. George isn't really Angelica's type, right? Then again, considering the way they looked dancing together by the bonfire after the school festival. Well, they know each other a long time, so maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But still, I can't help but feel like their relationship is a little different from just two friends. The difference in their social closet might be a problem to some, but if something did happen between them, I'd be the first to congratulate them. I think Crow would have felt the same way. Yeah, and I've been thinking about the entire situation, and just like some of you wrote in the comments, that's a bit weird that George basically outed himself to Angie being part of the workshop, and not even considering his name as a blatant hint that I never even caught up on. And the one thing I really agree with what some of you said, that it's weird for him to out himself. And thinking about it, if I were the game, I would have been not as much surprised if we just saw Crow there when she noticed somebody was there. Because technically he has connections to the same organization, he's basically working for them as well. And him being there, she dig up Crow's body, being confronted by the current iteration of Crow, with the mask on and all that, that would have been made perfect sense as well. And a lot less WTF than it has been at the end of the episode now. Because even if he then destroyed her the way that George did, then it would still have the same emotional impact, because they're of the same friend group. And we still have that subtle hint of George's name out there, and him still being part of another big reveal that can come in the future. Something that would be even more shocking if it happened in front of Rean and the others, considering what they meant to them too. But yeah, that was just the thoughts I had about it when I was reading the comments and reacting to you guys. But yeah, well, but let's continue. Well, he probably congratulated them and then teased them relentlessly. Yeah, he would do that. Rean, you know you don't need to worry about your family, or that masked person, all on your own, right? If you ever need to talk, you've got not only the old Class 7, Instructor Sarah, but the members of the new Class 7 as well. And of course, I'm always willing to lend you an ear too. Toa. Do you happen to know about my father? Yeah, a little bit. I didn't hear it from Class 7 or Sarah or anything like that, but judging by Major Claire's behavior, I made a guess. I see. Oh, well, looked like it cleared up.
Wow.
You can see the stars shining so clearly now.
Maybe the clouds all got blown away? Thanks for helping me out. Reminds me of when we went shopping together as students.
Good old memories. Oh wow, that feels like ages ago now. That was when you helped me figure out what to do for the school festival.
And then I showed you the video of our concert from the year before.
Yep, and that revealing outfit.
Oh, wait. Let's just forget about that.
Well, I doubt they'll ever be able to forget the sight of you in that outfit.
Rean, you're such a meanie.
But jokes aside, can we talk more sometime? I'd like to tell you some things. Things like my father, about what happened at the Infernal Castle, about what happened after you graduated. I want you to know the whole story from start to finish.
Of course. I'd love that.
Yeah, because that's what friends do. Confide in each other. And lean on each other when needed. Yeah. And now, time for the exams. I'm not looking forward to that. Wednesday the 5th, first day of midterms. The next day saw the start of the 4-day-long exams for both Thors main campus and his branch campus. First period, history. In the events leading up to the War of the Lions in 947, which prince declared himself the next emperor following the assassination of Crown Prince Manfred? Wasn't it Orthoth or Orthros or something in that regard? Oh, we learned this from instructor Rean just a few days ago. Yes, 4th Prince Thors. Yes. This is the right answer for sure. Second period, physics. Which of the following statements about the effects of gyroscopic spin on bullets is true? Right go right and left go left. That was it, right? It's just as instructor Rean taught us. A bullet spinning clockwise. Why use the word clockwise? It's just to confuse me, isn't it? Clockwise is going right side around, so yes. And this is definitely not it. I'm gonna say right. Easy. Thursday the 6th, midterms day 2. First period, military studies. Ah, this is about the engagement and the attack from behind, isn't it? Yeah. And the major standing behind everyone is also a hint, isn't it? Choose the most efficient way to move a squad during a siege battle. Easy. Before engaging, attack... No, while engaging. Attack from behind. I remember it clearly. Obviously, it's this one. Only one period? Friday the 7th, midterms, day 3. First period, political economics. What is a term for profit generated via selling stocks or bonds? This one is... I know I said last episode that we needed to remember income gain, but it's a little bit different than what was said there, isn't it? Because I'm thinking that what is being said here is the capital gain and not income gain. I could be wrong though. Well, that was easy. Alright, good. Whew. Second period, art. This is the more subjective one, isn't it? How are we gonna answer this? This part of the exam will be a listening test. Give a name to this song based on what you hear. Just as instructor Rean said, this part is interesting. Give this song a name. How can you give a name to a song? It's totally subjective. Or is it because this song has to remind us of an event we've seen in the game, and by it needs to give us a sense of a feeling of what we need to do? This would be darker. This would be more bombastic. I think if I had to say something, it would be Look to the Sky, because it is a more hopeful type of music. And everything else, the other three, are more like more desperation, darkness and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go with Look to the Sky. And that's what popped into my head. Well, I guess I'll just go with it. Saturday, the 8th, the final day of midterms. Combat skills. We're actually gonna have to fight. Was there anything else we have? Oh yeah, the filtering. Yeah. During disaster, ensuring a source of clean water is imperative. Which of these is the correct order to create a water filter? Left is the lowest layer. So cloth will be the lowest layer, because that's where the water comes out. Oh, we learned this from instructor Rean not that long ago. I'm not feeling all that confident. I should be able to narrow down the answers. Oh, I can't afford to get this wrong. What a pain in the ass. No, I think I've got this, because I did recheck it between the episodes, because I was very sure it was gonna pop up. Which is basically, you pour the water over the pebbles, and it goes through the pebbles and the sand, through the charcoal, which is like a filtering, and then lastly, through the cloth. So, it's gonna be the first one. Alright, I got this one for sure. I'm a little surprised I remembered that. Well, pretty sure that's right. Thank you, Instructor Rean. Got it. Thus, the week of exams came to a close without incident. While some students felt unease at the thought of their scores, most reveled in the sense of freedom that only comes after exams are over. And by principal's decree, a special class was held that afternoon to allow the students to relax and celebrate the end of their exams. Ooh.
Not a bad view.
Well, definitely a thumbnail for this episode.
Don't forget, we are still in the middle of class.
Instructor Rean, please help me work on my swimming form.
Muse? Hey! Why are you trying to drag him into the changing room?
40 Arch. This time for sure.
What a nice little pool party.
Agreed. Everyone sure is lively.
Yeah, and even in her swimsuit, Le Guin does look very powerful.
I'm sure they need to unwind after how hard they all worked.
However, if we're calling this a class, there should be some semblance of structure to it.
Or perhaps a competition. One we can only hold here.
I've some ice-cold drinks available for any parched throats out there.
With the festive post-exam mood in the air, Rean and Class VII deepened their bonds with the other classes. Eventually, Aurelia arranged for a competition between Rean, Randy and Michaels. As the competition reached its fiercest point, the special class came to an end. Yeah, and we did well. The only one that I still have my doubts over is that art class question. But should be right? Reasoning was not that off. Exams and then swimming. I'm mentally and physically exhausted. However, you seem to have enjoyed yourself. Well, we saw an incredible matchup, so I'd say it was a successful lesson. Ooh, cheesecake. At least I'm choosing to believe that. How do I end up here too? Geez, we're in the same class, so at least try to pretend you like to hang out with us sometimes. Tita Yuna, this cheesecake you two made is simply divine. Well, if it goes well with Mr. Celestine's iced coffee too. Agreed, it's incredible. I dare say you could open up a shop. Aw, you think? It really isn't that hard to make. True, I've made it myself, it's actually really doable. Well, it's cool and light, perfect for the hot summer weather. Tomorrow's a free day. But then next weekend, we've got our field exercises. And I heard Pence's solo trainings on Wednesday. Well, it seems like they usually tell us where the field exercises are on Soldat training day. But if we're shipping out next week, it's gonna be a real short notice this time. Maybe the exam's screwed with the schedule. That's right, we need more time to prepare. Well, perhaps they're making things more difficult for us since we've gotten used to the pace. Still, only 2 days to prepare is a bit too difficult. Well, I suppose we have no choice but to wait until Wednesday to find out. And that will also be the day we'll find out our exam results. Don't remind me. I made so many mistakes. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the rankings. Well, the exams are over and done with, so no sense in fretting over them now. Well, look at you, Mr. Honor Student. Of course you wouldn't be worried. Aren't you just as confident about your result, Ash? I'm just gonna go full throttle tomorrow so I don't think about my score. Wait, we've got keep training too, right? Yes, though it will depend on the professor. But I would definitely like to participate. I need to keep my senses honed. Agreed. The naval fortress proved very effective for that. Well, that makes it even more regrettable that we're unable to join the instructor's team. Well, I know we're nowhere near their level, but... Everyone. Oh, right, speaking of the keep. And there was something I wanted to ask all of you in Class 7. Yes? Wait, what? Oh, let me guess. That's gonna be our new challenge for the next keep, well, let's say exam? Phew, great job everyone. Their answers are written so well, I can tell they really understood everything. I don't want to start sounding like Instructor Thomas, but as an instructor, seeing this couldn't make me happier. Tomorrow's a free day, and we've got a briefing at 3 PM. They're going to address the short amount of prep time we've been given. It would make sense if the location was... No, don't jump to conclusions. A familiar location, like Heimdall? That's what I'm thinking, considering the title of the chapter. Wow, this is really good. Juna and Tita really outdid themselves with this no-bake cheesecake, they call it. It's 8:30 and I've made some good progress with my grading. Maybe you should go out and cool off a bit. Well, let's be honest. Randy did say that he wanted to get his drink on, right? And probably this is when we want to go back and rest. We're not gonna do that. Are you grading test, Major Irving? Yes, I'm almost done. What about you, Schwarzer? I just hit a good stopping point. Would you like me to brew you some coffee? I appreciate it, but it wouldn't be good if it's spilled on the test. Once I'm done, I'll make some myself. I see. Major Irving takes his work very seriously, I guess. He does. Well, it seems that the branch campus is doing well. I'm looking forward to the results. As am I. As long as we beat the main campus, then I'm fine with whatever the students did. It's not that I don't want the main campus to do well, I just want us to do better. Nobody in their rooms? Where are they this late at night? I see. So that was the answer after all. That was careless of me. I should have been more thorough. Kurt, are you grading your own test? Yes, well, insofar as I know. Listen, Kurt, I appreciate the dedication, but why don't you go relax with everyone else? Or at least just for the day. Well, Sydney did invite me out tonight, but we have club tomorrow. I can always rest then. Not to mention, today's swim practice was a refreshing change of pace. Well, as long as you're fine with it, Kurt. My desk isn't just for studying. I can't relax at night until I sit down and reflect upon my day. It's just like my sword training. If I don't do it, something just feels wrong. Yeah, I do get that. Sexy girl. And he can always look behind himself if he ever wants to relax. Alright, let's see who's here. Ah, so this is where you were. Yep, I just looking over some documents. I thought that maybe I could bring my reference books from Heimdall and keep them here. Oh, your home's in Heimdall, huh? Come to think of it, I'm not sure you ever told me about your life outside of school. Wow, maybe you're right. Truth be told, I don't really talk about myself much. Where do I start? Well, my parents passed away when I was really young. Ever since then, my aunt and uncle have taken care of me. I had no idea. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all morbid. I didn't have a deprived childhood or anything. My aunt and uncle were truly kind to me. My grandpa too. And since my parents were both scholars, they left me with lots of books. Each one I read helps me feel a little bit more connected to them. In that sense, you could say I was truly blessed. Toa. So your grandfather and your parents were all scholars. I guess being sharp as a tack just runs in the family, huh? Oh please, I'm really not that bright. Anyway, the exams are finally over, so get some relaxing in, Rean. Right back at ya. I mean, we do have a pool on campus. You might want to go for a swim. Take a break from all that. No, you're a meanie, Rean. I promise to take a nice break once I'm done with all this, really. Oh, so you go relax too, okay? Sure thing. And you can always join Rean in his, well, let's say bath time, cause you know it's gonna come up. Phew, it's finally over. Looked like you're pretty tired. Yeah, I'm tired from the pool, but more tiring was the last several days I spent at my desk studying. I hope my sniping skills haven't deteriorated. Don't worry, you should be fine, Maya. Tomorrow's your free day, so it might not be a bad idea to rest. Yes, that's true. Maybe you're right. I shouldn't be worrying about this. Eventually, just like before. Anyway, I'm going to eat a ton of good food and refresh my mind. Yeah, and remember, Rean is here if you need him. I see. That's right. Oh, is that a letter from back home? Oh yeah, it was sent from Elster this morning. It says the neighborhood cat gave birth and the old man down the lane hurt his back. Stuff like that, nothing too serious. Peace is nice for a change. Yeah, that is true. But there was something interesting that was sent with the letter. Oh? Is that right? I can't talk about it just yet. I'll probably tell you about it soon, so look forward to it. Got it. I was a total loss back when the Civil War happened. I didn't know what to do, but I'm happy to see that Ulster's so peaceful these days. It'd be nice if I could go back sometime. Who knows? Maybe we'll get close to it sometime. Anything else? No, these are empty. Alright. One more down we go. It has been a while since I've gotten so much of a workout. And your swimming was impressive, Muse. I suppose growing up near the sea helped. Well, I was no match for you or Juna. But you know... What is it? Well, I've been thinking about the Academy-issued swimsuits. It's not quite revealing enough, wouldn't you say? If you sort of a little more, I bet Instructor Rean wouldn't be able to take his eyes off me. You really are something else. Seriously? I'm right here, you know? Yes, she knows exactly why she's saying it. Before the card game... Let's take a bath. Is the bath. I've got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. Seems like most of the students feel pretty good about their exams, though we won't know the results until early next week. This feels great. But sitting here just makes me realize all the mistakes I made on my exams. I always used to score well at the police academy. Ah, Yuna. That voice. Hey, Yuna. Instructor Rean. Were you listening to me the whole time? Yo, you creeper. And there's the mandatory Juna reaction. Sorry about that. It's not your fault the bots are built like this. And I was just one who was talking out loud. Well, I think you're doing a good job here, Yuna. You've been studying and training from the moment you got here, and I've seen you steadily improve on all your subjects. I understand why Randy and Major Claire think so highly of you, and I'm right there with them, of course. Oh, this guy for real. I think I've got a better idea of the kind of guy you are now. I know the struggle Elise and Alyssa must go through. Yeah, that's your usual reaction. I had all these expectations about the legendary hero of Erebonian, and you turned out to be like this, 4 or better. If people knew this was what the Ashen Chevalier was really like, no, you'd probably just get even more popular. Not really sure what you're talking about, but thanks for the food earlier. No baked cheesecake, was it? It really was delicious. Oh, that. Tita and I worked together on that. There was actually something else I wanted to make, so the cheesecake was just practice. Oh? What was it you wanted to make? That's the secret. So many secrets around lately. Oh, that felt so good. Oh yeah, Mr. Celestine put some sodas in the fridge for us. I'm gonna get one. Do you want one too? Yeah, sounds good. I'll help myself to one later. This soda is Ramune, huh? These are from way in the east. How does Celestine even get these? I know, right? The relaxing bath restored 100 of Rean and Yuna's CP. Your bond with Yuna strengthened. Obtained a bottle of rum, Ramune. So close to max. We'll get there. At least with Yuna. I thought there was some. Oh, there's a female. Oh yeah, of course. It was Yuna being in there. Well, swim training tired me out a lot, but I still have some energy left. Alright, I'm going to push myself to the brink. I didn't think I'd be asked to weight train after swimming. Kyrie has also gotten really strong. Anyway, time to work up a sweat. We have club activities tomorrow afternoon, but I don't mind. Anyway, time to work up a sweat. Swim training tired me out a lot, but I still have some energy left. Alright, I'm going to push myself to the brink. Go for it. Alright. I'm guessing we just have to... Oh, we need to talk to her first? Oh my, I didn't see you there, Instructor Rean. You didn't happen to overhear me, did you? Well, but while we're here on the subject, you're the type of man who's really into string bikinis, am I right? I don't know what you're talking about, and you definitely knew I was there. I understand, it's hard to be honest with yourself. By the way, Rean, would you like to play Vantage Masters with me sometime? I want to take a break now that we're all done with exams. Oh, that's right, you play too. You and Ash are both pretty good at it, right? In that case, be gentle with me, please. Aww, now that you're stealing the words right out of my mouth. Alright. Now we can. Oh, I'd be delighted to play against you. Well, we're gonna use our standard deck until it fails. Ooh, knight
Play
versus
with me
knight.
a little.
I love my Blix, but it's really expensive to start out with that. Oh, that's not much better. Straight into empowering everyone. Alright. That means that the knight is already really strong to begin with, just from the get-go. No, I want to save that for Blix. Instantly killing myself. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Alright. This might become a hard one. Oh, what a lovely card. Okay, so it's just really gonna focus on empowering everyone. So you can destroy me as fast as possible. I can respect that. 2 damage to the enemy. Yeah, I wanted him out as soon as possible. And not enough mana to do anything else. Can't place any targets. Yeah, the longer we wait, the harder it's gonna be, isn't it? But I don't want to ruin my HP just yet. Alright, let's leave it for now. What a lovely card. That's fine. Just punish me. Alright. Should have played the other card first, but I get the gist of it. 0 damage. Get you out. Alright. Well, she's definitely gonna start attacking my front row characters now, and the next round we can start really pounding it out. Interesting. Even if it means sacrificing some of my cards. Carrier Bell. Fine. Careful. Okay. Yeah, we have to make sure that she is off the board as soon as we can. Yeah, it's a bit risky, but that one can attack entire row, so it needs to be taken off the board. I can use a skill with the remainder of what we have. I want to do so much, but I just can't yet. Alright, still doing pretty good. At least bring her knight back to 2. Gia, bro. Okay.
Oh, well, aren't you good?
Yeah, sometimes you sacrifice for the win. Tarbis times 3. Thank you very much. Alright, more people to talk to. Shouldn't be too many. Oh, hi Instructor Rean. Would you like some coffee? No thanks, I'm alright. Thanks for the offer though. I can't believe it's already been a month since you started working here. It's nice to see how well you're fitting in. Thanks. When it comes to cooking though, I'm still completely clueless, but at least I can still help prepare dinner. Oh yeah, Mr. Celestine is out right now doing errands. Just let me know if you need anything. Can do, thanks. I will definitely let you know. Phew, nothing like an ice-cold lemonade after a nice hot bath. I drank it all up in one gulp. Anyway, Freddy's cheesecake got pretty much the reception I thought it would. Maybe I should have prepared some more. Maybe. Ah. What's this? This is my version of the no-bake cheesecake. It's just as tasty as the one Juna made. Oh, the smell is giving me the poke. You're right. It really got the strong presence. See? You guys understand how great it is. After all, I used a ton of my secret ingredient on it. Blue cheese. I'm glad you like it so much. Oh no, mate. I said it's reeking. It is. The smell is intense, but that's not too bad. Seems like Pablo can get past it though. Yeah, I think that's the thing with blue cheese, isn't it? That's what people are saying, because I don't like blue cheese myself. That once you get past the smell, it actually is very intensely flavored. I jump along because Class 7 looked like they were having fun, but this is not baked cheesecake. It's only reeking. Come on. Quit saying it smells, you guys. You're gonna make me blush. It's not a compliment, though. Oh, it's so smooth and it melts in the mouth like it's made of snow. It's not overly sweet and has a subtle creamy flavor. It's delicious. Aww, thank you. You give such good compliments, Tatiana. Is it the cheesecake you and Juna made? I tried a bit of it earlier myself. It really is great. Oh, I'm so happy you enjoyed it. Wait, but isn't this the last piece? Is it really okay for me to have it? Of course. We can always make more after all. Freddy made some too, actually. Though I hear his has a strong odor to it. I am almost too scared to ask. Yeah, that sounds about right for him. True. Freddy's no-bake cheesecake isn't bad, but it just smells horrid. This is no-bake cheesecake. It's amazing. I feel sorry for Pablo and the others, though. Well, next time that Juna and Tita make one, they better be on the front of the line. And for now, let's leave it here. Next time we're gonna go out on the town, where we're gonna see, what everybody's up to out there. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna find Randy drinking at the bar. And who knows, maybe we can join him. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As you're going out, a night on the town. See you then. Bye-bye.